Hello everybody, Ollamh here, and welcome back to Emerald City Confidential. So last time, we freed the Wicked Witch of the West from the Keystone. We activated the last of the Keystones, released all the witches from the Spirit Rod, and found out that by doing that, we actually empowered the Spirit Rod, which then Cutter took and absconded with. So yeah, we're kind of not in a great situation here. Tick-tock, we're leaving.
Tick-tock.
Petra, this palace is under lockdown until further notice. Remain inside the palace.
I need to get to Phanfasm Island.
Only military personnel are allowed on the upcoming mission.
That's it? There's no way I can hitch a ride.
Negative. Only government representatives are authorized to visit an enemy in wartime.
Government representative? What's that?
Before invasion, an ambassador can be dispatched to conduct peace talks with an enemy.
So yeah, obviously we need to become an ambassador so that we can go.
See you around, Tick-tock.
Goodbye.
Yeah. Who didn't see that one coming? Hey, Lion, I bet you could help us.
Lion?
Petra, how delightful it is to see you.
Button it, Furface. What are you doing here?
I was just paying my friend the Scarecrow a little visit. I wanted to see if he could use my services in our time of strife.
What sort of services did you offer the Scarecrow?
Invading another kingdom is a legal minefield. The Scarecrow has an amazing mind, but he is ignorant to the finer details of the law.
What kind of fine details?
Treaties, disagreements between various parties, unfair discrimination, and so on. Boring, but necessary.
I'm sure.
Sounds like it. Unfair
discrimination? What does that mean?
Many are pushed out of important positions due to some trumped-up charge or another. I step in to ensure justice is done.
In other words, he helps corrupt government officials keep their jobs. I feel dirty having this conversation.
Hey, that's not necessarily,
Goodbye.
Until we speak again.
So I need to find a way of getting... No, not the throne, Scarecrow.
Yes, Petra?
War?
War! A Phanfasm took Queen Ozma as hostage. There can be no doubt as to their intentions.
We are planning our strategy right now.
What is your battle
our
strategy?
battle strategy?
Our battle strategy, Petra? I believe that's classified military information, and you are not military. Or had you forgotten?
How come nobody saw this coming? All we did was finish what the Phanfasms started.
We have made a gross error in judgment,
I'll say.
but it is being dealt with. Our forces are mobilizing as we speak. We defeated them once, we will defeat them again.
You can't kill Cutter.
Sympathizing with the enemy.
No! He knows something about my brother.
We are at war, Petra. There are much greater things at stake.
Okay. I want to be paid.
Ozma told me that I would be compensated for my work.
You
Yes.
have a lot of nerve.
No, I have a lot of debt. I did what I was hired to do. I finished the job. I want to be paid.
How about I don't lock you up? Is that payment enough?
No, she is correct. We asked her to do a job. It would be bad form if we did not pay her.
You can't
Thank
be
you.
serious.
Would 10,000 emeralds be enough?
That would suit me just fine.
Ginger, pay her.
Here's your blood money.
A pleasure doing business.
Now we have money, which is good.
Send me ahead of the army.
And allow you to
I'll be
foul
the
things up
ambassador.
even more? How stupid do you think I am?
Scarecrow, please. Be reasonable. I just want to talk to Cutter.
It is out of my hands, I'm afraid. This is a military matter, so Ginger is in charge.
And I say no.
How do I get to Phanfasm Island?
You don't. Only military personnel are going on this mission.
Wrong. Ambassador.
I'd like to re-enlist.
You know...
You what?
You heard me.
Petra, get this through your head. We don't want you. We don't need you. And you will never see the inside of a uniform as long as I draw breath.
I'll be back. Who's the current ambassador?
No one currently holds that position.
Is that so?
Hmm.
Why the lockdown?
Our strategy is to take the Phanfasms by surprise. We cannot let news of the coming invasion leak out of the palace.
Nice job guarding me, Metal Mouth.
I have learned from my lapse in judgment. It shall not happen again.
See you
Okay.
around, TikTok.
So there is
Goodbye.
no current ambassador. So maybe if we go up to the Scarecrow and say, hey, we want to apply to become an ambassador.
Scarecrow,
Yes, Petra?
I'd like to apply to be the Oz ambassador.
Explain.
I'll act as your representative on Phanfasm Island.
You have to be joking.
Maybe I can convince them to return Ozma without any bloodshed.
Your idea does have merit.
Sir, you can't possibly consider this.
Don't you want to avoid another war?
You should talk. Avoiding wars is what you do best. You deserted your post while on duty. You can't hold a government position. The law is clear.
She is correct, I'm afraid.
I'll be back.
So now we need a lawyer. We need somebody who's really good at legalese.
Lion,
Petra, a rare.
I'm a victim of unfair discrimination.
You are? Oh my, that is a problem. It's a good thing I'm an expert on solving problems.
I want to be an ambassador for Oz and have peace talks with the Phanfasms.
Admirable, I'm sure.
But I'm banned from holding the position due to my dubious military history.
That is patently ridiculous. You just have to... Oh dear, there I go. Giving away free
Oh,
legal
come
advice.
on.
Such a no-no.
Tell me, what do I need to do?
Now. Only fools give away information for free. I'm all too happy to take your case, but I charge for my services.
Fine. How much?
My usual fee is 5,000, but since it's you, I'll charge 10,000.
10,000? That's extortion.
No, that's business. If you find another lawyer in the palace, feel free to offer him the case.
Fine.
This is it. The moment where all my ethics go down the drain. Was it worth it? Was finding William really worth it? Yes. Yes, he is.
Pardon?
Nothing. Here's your money.
Excellent. Now, allow me to speak to the Scarecrow on your behalf.
Go right ahead,
So you
buddy.
see, it really is quite cut and dry. My client left the army voluntarily, but was never formally discharged.
Ah.
Of course not. She quit.
You have documentation proving this.
We were at war. We didn't have time to fill out forms.
So, without a formal discharge, my client is still technically part of the Royal Guard.
Not in my eyes, she isn't.
But in the eyes of the law, she is.
Stop twisting words. She quit. End of story.
Laws must be followed, General. My job is to see that they are. By denying my client this ambassadorship, we will have no choice but to sue for discrimination.
We're in the middle of a war.
I know. What a scandal. We can't have that, can we, Scarecrow?
No, we can't.
I rest my case.
Well, Detective, the law has spoken. The ambassadorship is yours if you want it.
I do.
Fine. Become our ambassador. Go to Phanfasm Island and just try talking some sense into them. I hope they eat you alive.
Oh,
It's
that won't be a
less than
problem.
You deserve.
So, how do I get there?
Scarecrow.
Ambassador?
Probably
Anything
good.
I should know before I go?
The first and foremost Phanfasm is known to be very formidable. His magic ability far outweighs anything we know. Be very careful, Ambassador.
But is he clever?
I'd like to go to Phanfasm Island.
Yes, maybe you can avoid this war after all.
What's
Take this potion. It will teleport you to the island. Make your way to their fortress and speak to the first and foremost Phanfasm. If you fail, drink the potion again. It will teleport you back here.
No problem.
Goodbye, Scarecrow.
Goodbye, Ambassador Petra.
Oh, this is not a fun-looking place, is it?
Fan, 20 years ago I avoided fighting them to look for my brother. It's only fitting that I come here to find him. All right, Phanfasms, look out. You might have dealt with the royal armies of Oz, but now you've got me. What happened to my brother, huh? Why does your spy have his handkerchief? Don't think you can hide the truth, because I'm marching up to your front door and demanding an answer. I'm Petra of the Emerald City, and nothing will stand in my way.
Yep, that's about what I figured was gonna happen. It's like, don't say stuff like that.
I beg to differ.
Ah, for Luwine's sake. Capture before I even take a step. What a waste of a good speech.
Do you think we haven't been watching our shores? You come here by yourself with no army and no weapons. Do you tire of life? Who are you?
I'm Petra, Ambassador of Oz, and I'm here to end this war without bloodshed.
It's
Yeah.
far too late for that.
Listen to me. An invasion force is on its way. Let's talk about this. Maybe we can make a deal.
Deal? We don't deal with Ozians. Take her away. Lock her away with her precious queen. I brought you a playmate, Ozma.
Don't expect any thanks.
Why are you doing this?
Permit me to call your attention to the exquisite joy of making the happy unhappy. Consider the pleasure of destroying innocent and harmless people. It was your gnome king who taught me this. A shame he did not listen to his own words.
Ruggedo no longer feels that way.
He was weak. We desire more power. Oz has power, but refuses to share it.
We refuse to give it away.
And that is your downfall. What we want, we take.
Who are you?
I am known as the first and foremost
Right, he's the big
Phanfasm,
he's the big
but
bastard.
You shall know me as the face of your destruction.
Let us go.
Only to let you be destroyed in the field of battle? I think not. I have other plans for you.
Ozma, do something. I thought you had powerful magic.
They have drained my powers, unfortunately. I am as defenseless as you.
But I
said I am just as defenseless as you.
Where's Cutter?
Right.
I need to speak with him.
Ah, yes.
We're not
I was hoping
defenseless.
we'd get to him. Our dear mutant child. A phanfasm born with a human head. The perfect spy, don't you think? Almost too perfect, you might say.
What are you getting at?
Perhaps your precious queen can tell you.
Ozma? What is he talking about?
Yes, Ozma, tell her. Tell your dear subject what you gave us 20 years ago in exchange for leaving you alone.
Oh,
I have nothing to
suck
say.
what?
Ozma. There is no point in hiding. I still have the treaty document, the document we both signed. I can send someone to get it, but you might as well admit it and save us the effort.
Ozma, what was in that treaty?
Yes, Ozma, what was in that treaty?
They wanted an Ozian child. In exchange, they agreed to end the war.
A child.
Yes.
My brother.
Yes,
You gave them my brother.
we did.
And he was raised like one of our own. We gave him to a proper Phanfasm family and told him he was born with a human head. All in preparation for, well, this.
I feel drained. I feel sick. I feel tired. Of all the answers I searched for, I never expected. I never dreamed.
Well, it appears you two have lots to talk about. Goodbye, Ozians. I will see you after the battle.
Listen to me. It was for the greater good. Dozens were being killed every day. We would have won eventually, but the cost was too great. In the grand scheme of things, it was for the better. Your brother's sacrifice made the whole kingdom prosper. It was a difficult decision to make, but I still
Shut
stand
up!
by it. Petra, I am...
Stop talking! Just stop! You know
There
what
we
this
go.
This is a sap spell. It drains the energy of magic users. How much energy do you have left, huh? Care to find out?
Extinguish that magic at once.
Or what? You'll throw me in prison? Why did you do it, Ozma? Just tell me that. Why?
It was my duty, Petra. Perhaps you've forgotten what that means.
Don't talk to me about duty, Your Majesty. I never forgot. Not once.
You may think so, yet here we are.
And whose fault is that?
Enough of this! If you want to strike me down, do so. I am powerless to stop you.
It's almost like a dare. She's my enemy, but also my queen. No, you're not worth it.
Very wise.
This isn't about you. I'm getting out of here and I'm bringing my brother with me.
Okay. That was, annoying. Bye. I'm just gonna leave her there.
That was easier than I thought.
That is most impressive. You have learned much.
I've learned more than I wanted to know.
Allow me to teach you something more. Take this spell. It is not beyond your ability to cast. It is called Reversia. Cast it on yourself and the effects of all your current spells will be reversed.
Right. That sounds like fun.
I thought you were drained of all your magic.
I still retain my knowledge, if not the ability.
Are we done here?
I know what you must think of me, but remember where your loyalty lies.
Yeah,
Oz
my
is still
brother.
in danger.
Screw
must aid it
you.
if
I'm only interested in my brother. Saving Oz is just a bonus.
Okay, so now we're onto a new scene, everything there. So next time we'll start here, and I think we're pretty close to the end of this, the end of this game. So we found out that our brother is alive. Our brother was given to the Phanfasms. Our brother is Cutter, which explains the handkerchief, and that Ozma knew about it the whole time and said nothing. Obviously, the Phanfasms had this plan in mind back when they made the agreement, and Ozma just, like, fell for it hook, line, and sinker, which just honestly would just irritate, it should irritate Petra even more, because it's like, Ozma knew what happened, and she should have known Cutter. But yeah, it's just like all this stuff just all of a sudden just came together, and it's like, hey, it was all part of the long con, and yeah. Ozma is not as smart as she would like people to believe. As always, thank you guys very much for watching, and don't forget to press the subscribe button down below so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions.
If you wanna see some
Cheerio! Yeah, Rudy and Clarence are definitely not getting along, and it seems like Rudy is much more of a fighter than Clarence is.
Who can help me now? One guy? How about our old friend Sam?